At this point, we're going to proceed to the air brake inspection. So number one, we make sure the wheels are chalked. Next, we have to verify on our primary and secondary gauges that we have at least 100 PSI on both circuits, and we do. So we're ready to begin our process. So the key is in the run or power position. At this point, I'm going to push in my red trailer supply valve. Yellow park stays applied or pulled. So red in. I'm now going to exit safely and disconnect my air lines. Blue first, service, then the red line. The red one's live right now. So I'm going to go blue, snap the red, and come back in the cab. The pressure will drop. I want to confirm two things. Low air warning should come on by 60 PSI, and my red trailer button should pop 40 PSI or greater. So 40 to 60 is an average range, but it can also be higher. So we'll say 40 to 60 or greater. So I'm going to safely exit and disconnect my air lines. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect my blue nicely, and I'm just going to lay it safely here on the decking, and I'm going to carefully take the red off. I'm now going to enter the cab and watch my air gauges. They are dropping, and we're confirming what we said. Red should pop 40 to 60 or greater, and on this truck, it's right around the 70 range, so definitely in spec. Next, I'm going to check my trailer hand valve. So this I'm going to apply. I'm going to visually, and in some cases, if it's quiet enough, audibly out the window. So both visual and audible, checking for leaks from our blue service line. So this checks our tractor protection system. No leaks, good condition. At this point, I'm going to push my yellow park control valve in. And again, to reiterate, the low air warning should come on by 60 PSI. So you're going to see the lights come on at 60 or greater. And I'm verifying the yellow park brake should pop out between 20 and 45. So to do that, I'm going to pump my brakes or fan the system down. Low air warning comes on both. Yes, above 60. Now we're going to verify the park brake should pop between 20 and 45. And we're right at 21, 22 here, and about 25 there, so we're good. I'm going to safely exit now and reconnect my air lines. Blue to blue, red to red. Nice and easy, twist down tight. Seal to seal, nice and square, and twist down tight. So at this point now, I'm going to get my stopwatch timer ready. We don't start it yet, we just have it ready. We are now going to do our supply circuit. So we're going to do our compressor build-up test. So I'm going to start the engine, I'm going to depress the clutch. Always good habit, use your clutch when starting trucks. Start the engine, again verifying commercial or oil pressure, yes. So now I'm going to put my RPM to 1200 RPM. And now we're going to be timing the buildup from 50 to 90 PSI within 3 minutes. So this truck, it's an ADIS system, air dryer integrated system. So it's going to go one circuit at a time. As soon as this hits 50, I'm going to start my clock. 50 right now. When that gets to 90, I'm going to stop the clock. Also, we're going to verify that the low air warning goes out anywhere after 60 PSI. And there it goes on the primary, so that's above 60. We're still timing. Again, when I get to 90, I'll stop the clock on the primary time. We're at 90, so now we're going to wait. This is going to go to about 100 and then stop. And this will come up. When this gets to 50, I'm going to resume. So combined 50 to 90 within 3 minutes. So that's this particular truck, is the ADIS setup. A lot of other trucks, they'll go at the same time. So you just time them together. And 50 now. Low air out after 60. Yes. When I get to 90, stop the clock. Has to be under 3 minutes, and we're well within that spec. So now we're going to continue to build. to verify the governor cutout pressure, and that should be between 120 to 135 psi. So we're at 120. And there it is, cut out. So at this point, we're going to check the governor cut in. So I need to minus or drop 20 to 25 psi from where it is now. So to do this, we want to release our park control valves. So yellow tractor and then red trailer. And this is going to drop some air for you. If you need, you can help it with the brake a little extra. So you get down 20 to 25. End up, depending on the truck, about 105 or so. Then I'm going to resume RPM at 1200. And now we're verifying if they are rebuilding. And yes, they're slowly replenishing, rebuilding. This confirms governor cut-in is functioning. We're now going to go to the cutout range again of 120, 135. There we are. At this point, we want to check now the entire tractor-trailer unit for leaks. So I'm going to shut the engine off. And I'm going to put the key back to the run or power position. And just be patient, let it cycle through again before we do anything. Okay, so now we're going to do a leak test. So you're going to get your timer ready. And you have to do a 2-minute leak test. So what that means is I'm going to do a full service brake application. And I'm going to let it stabilize for a few seconds. So we'll watch the gauges, full brake application. The gauges now are going to stabilize. Once they settle, we're going to start a clock for 2 minutes. The maximum that we can lose is 4 psi on the tractor and 2 psi on the trailer. So we're going to just fast forward. I'm not going to hold for 2 minutes, but 2-minute hold for leak tests. Once you release now, this is where we can just trigger the automatic slack adjusters, so we don't need the time anymore. So I can just do, I already did 1 full brake application with the leak test. I can do 1 more. So push hard and hold, waiting for lag time, 1/1000 release. And now apply your park brakes. Pull the yellow, the red will come with it. I am now safe to exit, remove the wheel chocks, and then I can do my rolling responses, which means I'm going to actually start the vehicle, seatbelt on, move forward about 10 feet, check my foot brake response, move forward about 10 feet, checking my handbrake response. This completes the air brake inspection.